Daddy Freeze knew exactly what he was doing by wearing black to Alex Ekubo's service of songs. He knew what he was doing. It was not a mistake. Because how did he get the address to the place? He obviously ignored the dress code and wore black because in his mind it was a funeral. That's why he kept calling a service of song funeral, funeral. In his mind, why are they doing a service of song for somebody like that? Why is a young man being celebrated like that? Why are people celebrating him instead of them to be crying? Yes, he ignored the dress code and wore black. You see, a lot of you think that I have a problem with this man. No, but there is something called main character syndrome. When you make every situation all about you, it is called main character syndrome. You want to find a way to disrespect other people's feelings because you are what? Telling us he had to walk out angrily because somebody was doing a concert. It was not your funeral. It was not your service of song. It was a service of song to celebrate the legacy, to celebrate the life of somebody that everybody loved. You did not have to go there. Nobody forced you to go there. When you go to places like that, you have to respect everything that is being done there. That is you giving your last respect to the person that is dead. You are not respecting Mercy Chinwo or Nathaniel Bassi, or every other person there. You are respecting Alex Ekubo. They were not singing this, they were not singing that, they should have done this, they should have done that. Maybe they should have consulted you before planning the whole service of song. Maybe you would have had better ideas. Maybe you would have had better ideas. Alex loved praise and worship. Everybody that has been in contact with him, everybody that knew him, that is one thing they've been saying. He loved praise and worship. Celebrating him that way is respecting his wishes. What if those were part of the things he asked for before he actually took his last breath? What if Alex was the one that specifically said he would love this type of person at his service of song? He would love that type of person. We all knew he was ill for a while. So he had people close to him that he was probably speaking with, and he must have planned things the way he wanted. His family and friends decided to celebrate him. But no, Almighty Daddy Freeze has a problem with it because Almighty Daddy Freeze does not want anybody to call Jesus around him. Almighty Daddy Freeze knew that Alex was a Christian before he died, and everything that they're going to do at Alex's service of song would be against what Daddy Freeze believes. So why did Daddy Freeze go in the first place? You don't have to go there. Coming online to see all those things that you've been saying is an act of disrespecting Alex, and it's not fair. It's not about you, it's about Alex. Can you imagine a grown-up man doing this type of things online? You disrespected Alex, and I think that you need to apologize to that family. That's not okay. It wasn't your service of song. It was Alex Ekubo's. Why didn't they raise the dead? Why did Nathaniel Bassi not do this? They said they wanted to go on Tuesday. They wanted to go on Wednesday. Come on now. That's not fair. That's not fair. What you're doing to these people is not fair, especially to Alex's family. Come on. Daddy Freeze, there are some things that you need to sit out, and this one would have actually been better. You should have just sat at home. You didn't have to go. No, but I don't think there was anywhere in that post where they said everybody has to come by force. Besides, you said you don't like actresses, you don't like actors, you don't like you people too. Why are you inviting somebody that doesn't like you to your programs? This man has obviously been saying it, that he doesn't like you people. There are only a few people that he respects, and I don't think he mentioned more than maybe 2 or 3. So why did you have to invite? It doesn't have to be in your midst. Who sent the invitation to him in the first place? I think that person should be questioned. Why did they invite him? He didn't have to go, and it's not every invite that you have to honor. If you don't want to be at a place, don't go there. If you know that a particular place where you're being invited to, the things that they're going to be doing there are things that are against your belief, your culture, or your tradition, or whatever, you don't have to go. You can sit it out. Coming online to come and talk down on everything that happened at Alex Ekubo's service of song, I think it's not fair. Agbalagba, you are too old to be doing this type of thing.